or I mean, if you know, if there's no money in being a painter, but one of my daughters is like very passionate about painting and she is really talented, I would say, you know, please go and paint because, you know, you have to be, life is so short. I mean, you know, what's the point of being miserable, you know, and doing something and of course you have to make a living.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you know.
Make it a happy living. Right?
Yeah, happy living.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So.
Excellent. That's good advice.
I wish them all the luck.
So, totally different thing. Chocolate brownie cake or mind-blowing sex?
It's the same.
It's the same thing. That's a good answer. That is a good answer. Because I know you're also Mr. Brownie.
Yeah.
And I love your brownies. Like they make me go insane.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So my birthday's coming up.
Okay.
I'll be calling you about that.
Yeah, actually, you know, that was funny because somebody in an interview asked me once, "Do you have hobbies?" And then I told him, yeah, you know, making music, playing, that's my hobby.
Yeah.
No, but do you have hobbies? Then I thought, okay, yeah, listening to music. No, hobbies. I mean, that's work. Nothing, it has, you know, do you have anything besides your work, which is your passion and hobby, but besides that? And I couldn't think of anything. And then, but I like to cook, and yeah, and well, I like to cook, and but I never considered it as a hobby, you know. And I like chocolate, so my wife one day asked me, you know, why don't you make like a chocolate cake or something with chocolate? So, you know, I started with some recipe from whoever. And
your wife is a very, very, very
she's clever,
smart, wise woman.
really, yeah, I know. She's much smarter than me. And so, you know, after almost a year of experimenting, I found, you know, I came up with this like great recipe. Luckily, I wrote it down, and I've been selling brownie cakes, you know, like under the name Mr. Brownie, and it's going really well. Yeah.
I love it. I have not met anyone who doesn't fall in love with your brownies.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's amazing. And but you know, just the same thing. If you do something with passion and with love, you put your love into it. People like it, you know. And so now, when I go to a gig, you know, people welcome me. Not anymore. Hey, Martin. No. Hey, Mr. Brownie. Yeah.
Where are the brownies?
Where are the brownies? Yeah.
Awesome. And I couldn't help but notice on Facebook that you had kidney stones.
Oh yeah.
Recently. How are you doing now? How are you feeling?
I'm okay now. I mean, this was the 5th time in 10 years that I had problems with kidney stones, and a couple of times I also had like a kidney infection and some complications. Now I'm okay. You know, I have to watch my diet, and which is difficult because, you know, if you travel a lot, it's difficult to, you know, to keep on a certain diet. And I love food, and I love, you know. Luckily, I don't drink. I never drank alcohol in my life. I don't drink coffee. I never smoked.
That's gonna make a huge difference.
Yeah, so I'm pretty okay, you know. But yeah, you know, I love salt. I love sugar, and yeah. So I have to be careful, but. Yeah, last week I had a kidney stone attack again, and I got rid of 2.
Nice.
Painful, but yeah.
I'm glad they're gone.
They're gone, yeah.
All right. Well, I know a little bit more about you now, and I'm curious.
I hope we'll be playing together again soon.
Too.
Yeah, we did some really nice concerts.
Yes.
And yeah. You know, she made a great CD, so check it out, okay?
Grow Man Cry.
Yeah, Grow Man Cry.
Yeah, we need to do more of that. I think we, in the future, I think our future has more CDs.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And do you have anything cool coming up music-wise in the next few months?
Well, I just had a few really nice things going on. I did there's the biggest drum and percussion festival in Europe, in Germany, Paderborn. I did a concert there, actually 2 concerts.
The biggest European
Drum and percussion festival in
Wow.
Europe is in Germany, in a place called Paderborn, and this was, I think, the 7th edition. I've been there for the 5th time already, so that's a big honor.
Excellent.
And in July, I'm going again to Germany to perform and to teach in another festival, which is called the World Percussion Academy Festival,
Sounds amazing.
which is really great. I mean, they have percussionists from 7 countries, all, you know, like top level. Somebody from Guinea, you know, doing the djembe, some guy from Spain doing cajon, somebody from India going, you know, doing the tabla stuff, and so that's going to be fun. In October, I'm also playing on this international drum festival in Paris, because I'm endorsed by Latin Percussion, so they want to send me over there.
Excellent.
I'm going to do a tour with Fortina. That's a project for there's a great singer called Nurlaila Karim.
I gotta say, one of my favorite guys.
Yeah, she's amazing, and she's doing like a Tina Turner tribute concert. We're doing 20 shows in the biggest theaters in the Netherlands.
Wow. I think I'm gonna have to come and check that out.
Yeah, you have to check it out. It's
Yeah.
really, I mean, there's 4 dancers and huge band. I'm working on my own music program. It's called Verdonk Master Sessions. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
How should I imagine that? Is that all of your experience into one?
Yeah, you know,
program, or-
yeah, it's a program. It's like a half an hour program, and each time I invite you know, some different musicians.
Yes.
Sometimes they play together, sometimes they never play together, and usually it's also like some experienced players and some young players.
Right.
And you know, we'll just come together and rehearse, and then we'll be playing 4 songs. The restriction is that we only have like 1 hour per song, including rehearsal and everything, and the final take.
Okay.
So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
It's exciting.
Yeah, you know, I'm just playing a lot,
Yeah.
different bands, and doing studio sessions. I also do a lot of team building workshops for big companies. I have a company called, in Dutch it's called Leiderschap en Ritme, which is like leadership and rhythm.
Yeah.
And I came up with this concept where I, you know, of course, like in an hour or hour and a half, people can play like a certain rhythm, but it's also the stories that I tell about my career, which is basically the same as somebody working in a company, because it's all about communication and you know, working together, you know, and yeah, so that's also a lot of fun. Yeah, busy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And leadership and rhythm is leadership when you're working with others, or leadership over yourself? How do I?
Actually, it's both.
Both.
Because you know, if it's difficult, if you don't have the control of yourself, you know, how can you control other people? You know,
Makes
how can
sense.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be. The balance is very important.
Yes.
You know, people that are really sure about themselves, or they're comfortable, you know, they know what they're doing, it's much more easier for them to delegate.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and without being like, excuse me, without being an, you know, I mean, yeah, because that's the thing. You don't have to be a dictator to keep things going the right way. You know, I mean, there's like a human way of
Steering things in a
yeah,
certain
yeah,
direction.
you know, I mean, it's all, we all need each other, you know, it's not like I'm here and you're there, you know, of course, person A has maybe more responsibility than person number B, but still, you know, I mean, you need each other, you know, I mean, I can play with a band, if the drummer sucks, I will suck too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if I play with a great drummer, I have a great night because I can play on top of my game. You know, so basically at the end of the day, it's like, it has to be like this.
Yes.
you know, there's this expression, are we on the same page? The expression is not, are we reading the same book? See, that's the difference.
Okay.
You can read the same book, but maybe you're on page 2 and I'm on page 38.
I've never heard that. That makes
Right?
so much sense.
So that's why the expression is, are we on the same page? You know, are we talking like the same language?
Yeah.
Like, it's important. You know, so stuff like that is really nice to do.
Awesome.
I love it. People can check it out. It's leiderschap-en-ritme.nl. It's only in Dutch, but still.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Martin, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really enjoyed this.
Thank you, man.
Can I buy you a cup of coffee?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's have some fun. It's summer in Holland now, but it's raining the whole day. It's 12 degrees. It's typical.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought we were in Ireland or Scotland because of the weather, but
Yeah.
Anyway.
Dutch weather, y'all.
Have a nice day, everybody.
Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed it like I did.
Maame.
And I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Nou, dat kan je wel iets van maken, toch?
23.